Gotta try my hand at full. Gotta try my hand playing the game a second time. I'll give my thoughts and stuff on it too, because first playthrough was actually pretty enjoyable. Now, I do want to note that there was something that could hold it back, but upon realizing after refighting the final boss again, that's really what changed my opinion. And I'm gonna be dealing spoilers throughout, but I'm gonna be kind of vague if I can. So for starters, anyone who definitely kills himself, I highly recommend just playing. Play hard until right near the end of the game, and you'll probably know exactly when. Because the game is not very coy about it. Switch it to normal, so you can enjoy the final boss. I'll tell you what, final boss will probably transfer the enjoyment. The true final boss is really marketed for playing the game on hard, which you don't even have to play the game on hard to lot. God, what the hell? Okay, the momentum in this game is kind of fucked. But I'll get to it anyway. Like I said, just play the game on hard until right up till the end. For the first playthrough, then switch to normal. That's good. No, it's not that at all. I'm just being stupid about it. What I do want to know about these stages, I wasn't sold on them at first, cyberspace, but after playing them myself, they're kind of fun. Earlier on, it's kind of different. Not nearly as enjoyable as it should be, I suppose. But that doesn't take away from the other cyberspace stages still. Another one that's going to come up pretty soon is the second one for the game. I don't know if I'm going to skip the cutscene. I was initially for my second playthrough going to put the game in Japanese and see how the sub was, because I've been hearing mixed things. But the issue with that is the subtitles don't translate from Japanese to English all the way. Well, I say the biggest problem is that the Japanese version or the Japanese dub is a completely different script. So the translation that it'll give you for this one aren't even for... Okay, I fucked that one up. Translations that they give you for subtitles isn't even for the Japanese script, it's for the English script. Which I can't fathom because some of the shit they'll say won't even match the fucking words that are on the fucking screen. So you'll have some dissonance if you speak both languages. Jesus Christ. His fucking colors. So, I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Now, I will note, it's kind of janky playing in cyberspace is, but it really depends on the level. This first level is not a good showcase, I realize. Because I really started to enjoy myself on cyberspace more for the second island. Even though it's kind of like, oh fuck, I just want to run around the open world, it's more freedom. But like, in the end, I gotta say, I still kind of like cyberspace. Yeah, it is better than I expected. 4222, that'll get me the S rank. So, that is all for this. For the next cyberspace stage. And basically you want all this so you can make getting through the game easier. And there are multiple different ways to do this. You could just run around in circles using side loops, spamming that, and get basically all you need. Although it is luck based, I I was initially mixed on the side loop mechanic at first, but it's incorporated into like almost every aspect of the fucking game. At a certain point, I just kind of accepted it, and I actually kind of like it. It's a little bit iffy at first, but once you get accustomed to it, I think it's kind of a cool mechanic. Now, I'm going to be talking over these cutscenes since I've seen them before. But, I mean, like I said, it's your own discretion. These are going to be fucking spoilers. I'm playing the game again.
Amy?
This is my second playthrough.
Oh.
As the title implies. I guess I'll get the rating out of the way now,
I'm the only one who made it out of that. Whatever it was.
When I first played through the game and finished it, I gave it a 7.5.
Hello?
I tanked it because of the
You
ending.
have done the impossible.
Because it was going to be an 8 initially.
You have escaped cyberspace
But
through your own power.
now I'm kind of considering an 8.
Are the key.
I can't explain
Key,
why.
huh?
It's just
Sure beats being called a
it's
rodent.
strange. I'll probably get
You
it more
saying
when
I
I'm
can
playing
rescue
through
my
the game
friends?
again.
Find the Chaos Emeralds. Destroy the Titans. Tear down the walls between
So far, this
dimensions.
direction for the cutscenes has been so much fucking better
Yeah,
than
okay, sure.
the previous
How about a
fucking
little
games.
context?
But I guess that's
Oh.
not fucking difficult.
Oh well. Some direction is better than none. Here we go.
Okay, and then now the tutorial is kind of whatever, like who cares? Yeah, I don't even have all the mechanics yet, so this will be a little bit slow, but once the tutorial's over, the game really does open up. Now this shit right here is inexcusable, kind of inexcusable anyway. This is just the most basic fucking puzzle they could have thought of, and they put it in this game. I mean, I guess it's not too egregious. I mean, the average video game player these days isn't that wanting for challenge, so I mean, I guess it makes sense. As to how I feel about the map in this game, or how you unlock the map in this game, it's alright. Combat, since we're getting to it now. Okay. Well, I was gonna say since we're getting to it now. Square. That's it. You start the combo by pressing square initially. If need be, there will be moves you can unlock later in the game that differentiate it. But this is the cool thing, and this is what the game doesn't tell you, but this is still a Sonic game. So basic shit like that still applies. You can basically just do the same shit you were doing in other Sonic games, barring the homing attack. It's still there. Which I greatly appreciate, especially from a Sonic combat system, because last one we had was in the mainline series. I'm not gonna fucking count Sonic fucking Boom of all things. Last one we had was the Werehog in Unleashed, and he couldn't do stuff like that. Which, you know, polarizing or not, you know, that was just one of the hints to playing as the Werehog. He wasn't Sonic. He wasn't a Sonic like playstyle. That was kind of the whole point of the Werehog. But yeah, you can drop dash into enemies, kind of like spin attack into them. As long as you are maintaining a ball form, you can kill them like that. And you can also slide and do damage too. I think that shit is pretty sick, because when this game was first coming out and people were experimenting with it and shit, combat, messing around with like more of the Sonic elements, stuff that's like homebrewed for the series. It's been in the series for like generations, I guess. It gets really fucking interesting. Now, the parry's brain dead, but the point of parry is to kind of set you up to do anything else. you can literally just kill enemies by bouncing on them. Or bouncing into them, I guess, in the ball form. It's kind of sick. I kind of... The more I play the game and I fuck around with it, the more I'm kind of growing to, like... I'm out of the honeymoon phase, I guess you could call it. Where I was, like... overflowing. No, that's not the right word. Where I was just over the moon at how good the game felt for the first place. If you are a casual, this game probably... It might be a good game for you, actually. I'd say so. It's competently made, even though a lot of it is rushed. You can kind of look past it by what's there, and that's also another reason why you should play on normal. If you just want to play the game because you want a casual experience from it. I'm not applauding casuals or anything, like they should be the target audience or anything, and I'll get to that. But, you know, that you can do that. Still have fun with the game. This game, well, it hasn't been like this in this series since fucking, what, Sonic Generations? Yeah, Generations. It hasn't been like this since Generations. Not argue, that's not even for, newcomers. That's still... I did it the wrong way. That's still wholly, that's still wholly Sonic fans. Now, I'd say this game is also made for Sonic fans, and I really appreciate that more. Now, I guess I'll address the elephant in the room. The Monster Hunter crossover. It's sick. Me personally, I kind of love the fact that it feels like, because the headpiece reminds me of Black Knight, which is also kind of a Sonic reference, but might be reaching a little bit. They really don't want you to go outside the balance in this first tutorial area, so you can't scale this. You can't scale the mountainside like you can in like later areas in the game with the drop dash, and the drop dash is your best friend. I must say, really like that. So next talking point. What else? Oh yeah. So, if you are a more casual Sonic fan, this game will also probably be up your alley. It says, okay, so it had to do it. Okay, well, egg on my face, I guess. All those skill points you collected. Now, if I were to recommend, get this side. I love this move, but you'll see why some of this stuff is important later. But I recommend focusing on this stuff now. Yeah. So, by the time I fight the boss of the island, I'm going to unlock this, most definitely. I'm going to unlock as much as I can. I don't know if it's going to be all of these, but as much as I can on this first island. And I'll go into more detail anyways. But anyways, what I really love about this game... no, that's not what I was talking about. Casual Sonic fans will probably enjoy the game. It depends on how casual you are, I guess, if I had to say. If you're more of a modern would be from Adventure 1 all the way to, I'd say, Black Knight. Or if you're meta, classic, I don't fucking know. I've always thought the classic Sonic fans are kind of elitist. Kind of got sticks up their asses or whatever. Don't know about them. But for everyone else, I think they'll enjoy it. From a purely classic Sonic fan level. Now, if you're a diehard, obviously you'll probably like this game. If everyone else can like this game, you can like this game. You know. And not talking about extremists, like, oh, I like every Sonic game because it's a Sonic game. That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, like, die hard as in you love this series genuinely. I'd say that's probably where I sit. And I enjoy this game. 8, depending on how the second playthrough goes. Now, I changed some things to try and up my enjoyment for the game, because I already know basically the systems. I played this game. I platinumed the game just yesterday, so you know, I think I know. Now, whether or not you feel like you can start one Yep. No, you know, that doing that, I mean, don't forget I have combo. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Does not sound like Sonic. I will say that. I do have other combo moves, or actual combo moves. The shit I'm trying to do is just basically fucking around with my normal movement mechanics. Since, you know, they kept in mind that Sonic's ball form actually does damage. And he can actually go into a ball in this game. It's like, if I had to say it, it's like, mechanically, if they combine classic Sonic
to the digital dimension
and modern Sonic from Forces together. Now, a lot of this stuff carries over from Forces, but it's actually like polished. Not as polished as it should be, but I guess you can blame Sega for that. They wanted to. They basically almost didn't let this game have enough time to be made. So it's a fucking W that this game is bare minimum 7 or 6, depending on your mileage. You know, I've seen some crazy shit when it comes to reviewing this game. But I'd say your average person will probably say like 7 or so. Because once the experience really starts going, the game starts getting really good. That isn't to say it doesn't have fall-off points, but they don't detract too much. For me personally, what it boiled down to was a fucking pet peeve of mine. Physics. Only physics, Batman. We're still in the tutorial area, by the way. Tutorial doesn't stop.
It is not enough to make the connection.
Tutorial doesn't stop until
1 year will not suffice.
Stop talking. Tutorial doesn't stop until we climb that mountain over there, right in front of us. What kind of mountain? The more like the side. This game still has funny things. Okay, like that. Let's see. Also is a good example of difficulty. I have my game set to hard right now, as I was explaining. But honestly, I recommend, and I'll show.
Use the gear at
That's where we want to go. For that. Don't worry, the pink shit that you're seeing on screen will be important. The pink heart. It's the first for 1 year later. Anyway. And this is what you do if you want it. Like really quick, on demand. We prophesied that this was going to be broken mechanic, and to a certain extent I'd say maybe that may be the case. However, it depends. It's not broken in the way you think it is. For the open world, it's far more useful than it would be, like, in combat. So that much. You can't cheese combat by fucking doing that. Especially not in certain scenarios, like a boss or whatever. This is the hardest cyberspace stage in the game. And they put it right as the second fucking cyberspace level. That's ballsy.
Return to cyberspace as many times as it takes.
Like, it's really, really fucking ballsy. So, to get an S rank on this stage, basically requires that you fucking master the mechanics, and this is the first fucking island. Every stage after this is so much fucking easier by comparison. Although, if you were paying attention, this game does remix some level design from previous games. That first cyberspace stage was basically a windmill isle from Unleashed. Pretty sure that was the first one everybody saw in the trailers when they were first seeing it. I like the training mode, it's kind of cool. The music though, music slaps. Yeah, so this game also has certain techniques you can do that it won't explain to you. Like that. And I'll explain a bit more later. That. Kind of tricky to execute. I missed that one red ring, but that's fine. First time through the stage, my goal is just to complete it. I think this is the faster version of the boost in this game. Rapid tap. Custom settings and all, what have you. There's one red ring, but that's about it. Now, fucking 5 seconds off, and that's me knowing what to do. That wasn't even an A rank, actually. This shit, this shit is way too fucking strict. But that's fine, because you can just tackle this at any point later. You can come back to any island once you complete them. Hell, you don't even have to complete the island you're on to go back to the island that you just on. I don't know what the fuck happened there. I feel like a crackhead right now. Holy shit. Fucking, what the hell? Like I said, fucking jank. But, you know, if you weren't sold on this shit, I'm not even talking about the game. If you weren't sold on the cyberspace stages, this one's the way to go. Because you cannot lose to it. Yeah, so kind of a surprise, really, but this game actually encourages that you, find different methods to do shit. The homing attack is no longer as useful for zipping around as it once was, and neither is the light speed dash They call it ring dash, and I'm like, I want to stick with light speed dash, because that's what I've always known as. B rank. I won't go for S rank on this stage, because that'll take me too long. I haven't mastered the mechanics, and I'm a little bit rusty, so either way, moving on. I have what I need for the most part. Wall running, remember that? From, that wasn't even wall running. You called it. Remember wall running from, what the hell's that game called? Oh, Lost World? No, wow. Damn, it lost my interest, alright. Couldn't remember the damn name for a second there. Anyways, the tutorial, I think, truly stops here. Once we get this shit. Now, I will kind of be skipping this because we've seen this cutscene before. Won't skip this one though. Vault keys are for the chaos emerald. And if I didn't iterate it before, that's why I completed the first stage as thoroughly as I did, or as thoroughly as I could anyway, for the keys. There are multiple ways of unlocking keys. The fastest could be cyberspace key, the fastest could be fishing. That's not a spoiler for the mechanics, by the way. The game will flat out tell you that there are multiple ways to get these keys. There are multiple ways to get shit done in this game. There isn't just one single way to clear the game. And I really appreciate that. Oh, you see this blue shit? Oh, I'm not gonna use that at all. That's just gonna be rotting my inventory for this playthrough. In fact, every playthrough down the line, because, you know, I want to enjoy the game as much as possible. That blue shit kind of breaks the game. When you have enough of it, I mean, it's kind of like level scaling shit. I'm dead again. Fuck. Damn. Man, I really plummeted to that water, huh? Anyways, I guess the game will go into more detail when we get there. But, again, for first playthrough, I'd say don't interact with that shit. Not the Chaos Emerald, but you'll see. I love how fucking massive this thing is. It looks like a fucking Super Emerald from Sonic 3. And then, funny part, it fucking shrinks so fucking far. Just so Sonic could fit in his fucking hand. I guess they did that so they'd be more visible. I don't think there's a fucking lore reason. These guys are cool. They are tied to another upgrade system in this game. And here's the open world. You know, everybody's thoughts on this vary. You can see all the pop-in and shit. It's a little rough. It probably looks better on PC when you can run shit with high graphics. But, oh, would you look at that? That's a plateau up there. Yeah, see? They just give you freedom. But anyways, I will be interacting with all but 2 upgrade systems. If you look at the bottom left, that is what I won't be touching. The, if you see the little sword and the shield, I will not be fucking with those. Probably be faster like this. See that? Okay. Actually, no. Home attack is faster. Gotcha. Also, another thing about this game, kind of QOL, quality of life. I'll talk about the map in a second, but yep, see these seeds? We call them seeds. I won't be using these at all because these break the game, and you can't use them individually, which is ironic because another part of the game, the other thing you see there, the shoes and the rings, you can do individual upgrades for, but the caveat to that is that, well, you'll see, they're really fucking slow. Now, that'll get much more interesting later on. Oh, my favorite enemies up ahead. Well, for this area anyway. So, check it out. You do it twice, and it takes even longer to come back to him. Do it again. Now, I fucked up there, but that's just one way to handle this enemy. If you don't want to deal with the trying to side loop him every time to open him up, which is one way you can do it. I'll get to him in a second. I'll get to both of these guys in a second, actually. So if you want to not have to open them up, just wait for him to attack. Either run in or parry his little disc first, so you won't get the slow-mo off it, because that would be too fucking easy for him. But what you will get is probably even better, because you can go up to him, and since his thing is still spinning towards you, back to him, you can just parry that back again, and just keep going until he's dead. Now this guy, no such strategy will work on. Because there's a skill I'm missing that deals with him. I don't have enough. There are skills that deal with him easier. I do not have that unlocked. Any of them unlocked for that matter? Because as you can see, you're supposed to deplete him so he won't come back all the way anymore. That story shit. This enemy's okay. The way I see it, it's only really useful for, this. Farm gears from its feet. Only enemy to have multiple gears in the game, as far as I know. And this is something you'd only know about if you were watching the trailers. Maybe if you fucked around too, I don't know. I doubt anybody's gonna do that though. I doubt anybody, like, who doesn't know is going to fuck around trying to do that. That's one. So I can do multiple. Now, if you're smart, and don't do what I just did, fuck up there, you can actually just stay airborne enough to take the other one. Like that. So I guess even then it is kind of cool, because the game still rewards you. Yeah, and you just still flying when you do that. Because if I wasn't able to do that, I would just have to run up his arm every time it slammed down like that. So it just feels like the game is rewarding me for, not necessarily thinking outside the box, but being kind of more daring. I guess you can call that thinking outside the box, but I mean, it didn't require as much thought as you might. Oh, speaking of not requiring as much thought, here's our little puzzle. These aren't hard, but, I mean, later on they'll get more challenging. Some of them you will have to stop and just be like, mapping shit out in your head for. So I guess that's pretty good. But I mean, that's kind of no-brainer. Certain things in this game I'm kind of like iffy about. Kind of seems like padding for map stuff. But I mean, it's not really a big deal to me. Now, the world is your fucking oyster at this point. However, see, what I want to do first is probably go talk to my would-be girlfriend over here. Because if you're looking on the map, boom, everybody fucking knows who that is. Well, that's man, my friend's is really looking like a friend right now.
Amy, is that you?
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh my god.
Help me!
Hang on. Maybe messing with the ruins will fix things.
Okay, maybe this was a mistake. Nah, it's my second playthrough. Who cares? Who cares? It looks really fucking goofy with this fucking costume on. But certain cutscenes won't have this costume in it, so that's good. Also, know about Amy? No, this first. Those are important. You'll want to pick up as many of those throughout the game as possible. Different kinds of those, too.
Sonic, are you alright?
Me?
Amy's voice acting in this
You're
game
the
is
one
really
who's only
fucking
half here.
I feel fine, but that energy that was holding me prisoner went into you.
I've been infused with weird zappy stuff before. Besides, I feel like it gave me some kind of boost.
Well,
Sonic
in that case,
also
we
sounds
need to
pretty
get
fucking
moving.
weird.
If I was trapped, I'm sure
this first
Tails
one.
was too.
But
Good call. I'll
he
scout
gets
around
better
and
throughout
find
the
you
game.
later. Deal?
Deal. Be careful.
Careful? Where's the fun in that?
Though I think I love the direction in this game a lot more for cutscenes.
You are the key.
They actually feel
Be
fucking alive.
empowered with this technique.
Though there are certain moments of shiftiness. There's like, I say, more of an adventure / unleash feel to the game again. Though the fucking idle pose is kind of shit. Might not be able to see it well, but this is the Forces idle pose. The model is fucking Forces too. Which I don't like. Because the one thing I really don't like about this game, animation-wise, is probably the fact that you fucking... The quills look fucking weird. Now, I'll give you an example of another cyberspace stage that's going to be easier than 1-2, which is the one back there that I was saying was the hardest one in the game. It's ridiculous. Now, some will get closer to 1-2 as we carry through, but I'm skipping this because we've already seen it. But nowhere near as strenuous as requirements. I don't know what the fuck it is about that one that they really wanted to challenge you on. It would be funny if that was the first fucking stage. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, they call it the light dash. Never mind. I guess they don't call it the ring dash in this game. Don't know where I got that from though. Oh well. That's closer to what I prefer anyway. Now, as you might notice, this one's in 2D. But let me explain, I actually like this. Ah, goddammit. I actually like the 2D stages in this game. Cyberspace stages anyway. I don't think they're bad at all. Now, I guess take that with a grain of salt. So, first and foremost, it really does depend on the kind of stage though. This one's okay. This is also probably based off of levels from Generations, it looks like. And that's another cool thing. At first you'll be kind of groaning like, oh, this is just the same fucking level design or same looking levels from previous games. But when you get over that, you know, you kind of smile to yourself like, oh, I recognize that. I remember that. Shit like that. And the music also helps too. It really gives cyberspace some kind of digital life to it. There we go. Yep. that technique is called the homing boost, which accelerates you much farther. Here, and let me give you another example too. So that was the homing boost. That was an example of that. So what you do is you homing attack, and then as soon as you can, hit the boost button, and you will fly forward with all kinds of momentum that you just don't fucking have regularly. And the ledge boost, that wasn't a good example of it there, but I did use it on 1-2. So what you really want to do is you want to master. If you look at the timing, that shit was way more fucking lenient. Way more fucking lenient. I cleared the S with time to fucking spare. Boom. 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 Boost the wall around, yeah. I do like that there are texts in this game, because the same shit you can do there, as far as what I was saying, seen this before, also seen this before. So you'll get bonus vault keys. Now I'll go back to what I was talking about in a second, but you'll get bonus vault keys, like what we got. I think it's like 4 more if you do the everything. Oh, Eggman's cutscenes are fucking great. I'd say Eggman probably gets some of the best shit in this game, and you'll probably see why later. But
I
fishing.
appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data
That's
stored
really
here
fucking weird.
defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
It really is shaped like a fucking egg, dude. Holy fuck. You don't really fucking notice it until you fucking look at him in this game. He fucking built he's built like a fucking egg. No wonder they clowned his ass so much. This shit's hilarious. Shit. Oh. Damn it. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, so certain techniques are applicable to cyberspace and the open zone is what they're calling this. So like, that wasn't a good example, but if I can get like on an incline like this, I can... Okay, maybe not an incline. The physics in this game are pretty fucking weird. Another one of those guys. So, what I can do is... Still not a good example. I can probably... just... like that. Probably not a good example. I think it works far better in cyberspace, but you still get the same effect of it. See these guys. Yep. Just say, get your shit off me. You can do it as many times as it's coming. So, I mean, the parry is brain dead. You only have to hold it. But if you're like me and you're like, oh, there has to be something more to it. Oh, the significance, you know. Maybe I don't just have to hold it. Maybe I have to time holding it. No, you just hold it. You can hold it for an incredulously long amount of time. Frankly, ridiculous fucking long amount of time. Oh, they actually work. You know, they just want you to hold it. And for good reason, because if you didn't hold it, I think they would be scared that you would fucking miss out on some of the set in this fucking game, combat-wise. Some of the crazy shit you can do. The game will have you do bullshit like following some kind of path like that, and you would probably have to. just say fuck it. Now, as you might have noticed, the rails. That the best part to me about clearing the map is not even just clearing all the white spots off the map in general. It's the fact that you get these rails between locations, between multiple map points. Basically, it connects the whole island. Yeah, we already know. Yeah, as the game showed briefly, yeah, I skipped too fast, but you can get those tokens. They call them memory tokens. Purple coins. These hidden portals. And the portals will be purple because they're fishing coins, and the only character in the series who fucking fishes is Big. Who, also a cool note is John St. John, I believe, is the voice actor who voices him. So John St. John is also the guy who voices Xemnas in Kingdom Hearts. Xemnas specifically. I don't know if it's anyone else in the series. Haven't checked in a while. But give me a second while I check right here. Sorry, Paul St. Peter. That was a fuck up on my part. It was somebody else famous who did fucking Big the Cat. John St. John. This is stupid. I can't believe I fucked that up. So John St. John, the Mega, he was Duke Nukem. You're welcome. Now, every time you think about Big the Cat, I want you to imagine Duke Nukem. Which I guess would just basically be sexy human Big the Cat? No, it's fucking weird. I hope I'm putting evil images in your head. That'd be fun. And... nope. Okay, that was me fucking around. But yeah, that's why I'm not gonna use the Seeds of Power or Defense. To make the combat as, I guess, frantic as possible. Because enemies will level scale, but they're not gonna level scale nearly high enough to your max level that you can fucking get to with these things. Oh, and believe me, if you're really fucking trying with your fucking Seeds of Power and Defense, you will hit max fucking level. Max level for the islands, and then beyond. I'd say the max level you need for the islands is probably only like fucking what? 70? If even? Maybe 60 or 50. 50 to 60. Any higher than that, and you're basically breaking enemies in half. I guess on that last round, the health bars are bloated enough, but it's my second playthrough. I want to see what it's like without it, so I can really fuck around with the combo system. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Okay, shit, that's disorienting. It's a pretty nice view. I can't wait for something disastrous to happen. Oh. Wow, that's disastrous, alright. Anyway, I guess first and foremost, I'm going to try and fill out the map while also getting my dots and other shit. I'll end at about probably an hour. What? Oh, and also another thing, be careful in this fucking game, because of how shit works in the open world. If you get stuck in a 2D section, you will be stuck in that 2D section if you don't find a way to wiggle out. Well, you'll be forced to do the 2D section. Why the fuck do they want to let you go sideways there, but not fucking any other 2D section? That's fucking weird. Yeah, it's Sega. It's Sonic Team's fucking weird-ass design philosophy. So I guess I would just deal with it. Mini boss enemy. Which will not as entertaining as the actual bosses. It's alright. Now, something to note. Oh, if you want to get the max boost here and boost infinitely, side loop. So side loop and makes the infinity symbol if you want to boost infinitely. If you want to boost with the blue trail and like the cutscene, then don't side loop. What you want to do actually is just farm rings from side loop. God, I can't fucking see. That was dangerous. The fucking bloom in this game is too fucking high. In certain situations. Yeah, that shit will fucking come back to bite you in the ass. Maliciously. Oh, fuck. Well, I fucked that up twice. Well, that just means I have to beat his ass harder when I catch up. Now, not having, I realize, not having, see, that's not fancy right there. Not having that blue boost really slowed me the fuck down there. Yeah, see? Infinity. I don't know why that's a thing. I don't know if it's an homage to Infinite, the character, Sonic's running animations in the past, being the infinity symbol, or what. But it's interesting to say the least. Oh, that's also another way to get portal gears and other shit. The blue treasure box points on the map. Once again, we'll not be interacting with the fucking seas. Fuck the seas. This playthrough. I want to have a game that, a game difficulty that's skewed against me. Yep, already got it. Doesn't take too long. At a certain point you won't need to do it once you upgrade speed, as you'll probably see when I get to that point. This enemy only has one thing to do against it. Other such enemies in the game will also similarly have that one thing you can do against them. That's about it. Side loop. Now, like I said, when in doubt, side loop. Side loop is every part of this fucking game, except for cyberspace. Oddly enough. Those actually do kind of get complicated earlier on. So, what next? Here. Here. Yeah, this first island is not going to have anything too interesting for these puzzles. It is what it is. It's not bad, by any means. It's not horrendous. Too easy, sure, but it's not bad. That's all that matters. And besides, you really don't want to be doing this for the doing these for the veils anyway. The veils are really cool. Now, at first, it's gonna look kind of silly to have these veils floating all over the fucking place or whatever, but the game makes up for it. The game makes up for it by the fact that Oh, okay. So I'll give an example. Actually, the game makes up for it by, before I segue, by making the rails, the white rails, the ones that traverse you all over the island to parts of the map that you've unlocked. It's basically like the fast travel system. Even though there is fast traveling in this game, which I don't know why the fuck you would want to do. I guess if you just don't want to feel like running around, but honestly, I could have done without that mechanic. I think it was too newbie friendly. It's kind of fucking pointless in a Sonic game. Shit was more interesting in the Spider-Man game, but oh, Insomniac Spider-Man. I have thoughts about that, which I'll get into another day.
Eggman tech. It seems abandoned, though. Still, I better keep on my toes.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. Yeah, Eggman, his fucking Frieza ships, by the way. Look at this shit. This is a Frieza fucking ship. Tell me Sonic doesn't copy Dragon Ball Z without telling me Sonic copies Dragon Ball Z. Like, really? It's just funny more than anything. At a certain point, you just kind of laugh this shit off. And got that? Oh, yeah. So this guy right here, Hermit, yeah, will not be talking to him at any point in this playthrough. A shame. Really a shame. Because he offers some pretty good lore pieces if you fuck around with this system. Bad Hermit. Making me overpowered. Because you don't have a choice. When you give him the seed, you will get your upgrade. Oh, here's another one of these. If you're a big brain, like, you can figure it out first try. So I have the biggest brain, quite clearly. More rails. Rails on rails on rails. Now, these are... I'm also unlocking them for another mechanic that I'm gonna fuck with in future stream. Yeah, I wouldn't say mechanic. I guess it would be mechanic, I guess. So, there are certain events on the map that you... Like him. This mini-boss right here in front of me, also considered an event. But not one I'm talking about. Not the one. Let's see. You want to say the third island? I guess it's not really spoiler. People really don't like the third island, and I understand why. I found ways to enjoy it, but it is frustrating in a lot of fucking aspects, because it kind of feels made to slow you down for no discernible reason. Gotta climb the fucking Frieza Eggman shit. Or not. Okay. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, I didn't think it was this hard. There we go. Now, music in this game is also pretty good. Now, I will spoil this fact. You will hear this song 3 times in the game. 3 different times in the game. Actually, no, sorry, 2 different times in the game. Sorry, I over-exaggerated it. Regardless, expect to hear it over again and again. Even though it's pretty good. Well, at least it's not in your face, I guess. Kind of humming in the background. If you could even call it that. Now, as to why I'm not doing objective first and foremost. It's quite simple, actually. Because if I do objective stuff in this first playthrough, I feel like I'll be a bit more obligated to play more of the game than I really want to for this stream. So far, I'm actually kind of enjoying myself again. It's crazy. Well, like I said, once this game really fucking starts getting going, it really starts getting going. It's really fun. Now, I will say, the portal gears become kind of useless really fucking quick. Because if you don't fuck with cyberspace at all, well, you won't give a shit about this. Oh god, Shadow of the Colossus. Colossus? Oh god. I might be retarded. That was a huge fuck up. Fuck is that Colossus? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Balance. Oh, that's another thing I want to get into that. I guess you're not fucking paying attention. Something I forgot that I maybe want to point out. So I do like how they implemented certain, control. The bounce. So, the balance came back in this game, as you might have noticed. But they integrated that scary with the stomp attack. So, yeah, you can do this. And hold the button down, and you'll get that for 3 times. Or if you don't want to get the finisher, you just want to keep bouncing, you won't get extra height off of this every single foot down. But what you will get is just the bounce. Attack. That's something I won't be fucking using. Thanks, game. And yeah, like I said, you will just get shit from silencing in this game. So it's kind of funny, actually. Now it's a kind of a luck of the draw, but you know you can get certain fucking items of progression if you're doing this. Now, allow me to show you this, which I will tackle next stream. And this is why I want to unlock the map, because I need to see more of these before I interact with them. They're tied to the completion overall of these islands. Well, I guess more of the trophy completion than anything else, but yeah, you'll see. So, that's obviously Amy. I will give some detail. These are mixed among people. Some don't like these. I like them as a fan. But for different reasons. I like the lore exposition they get into here. Though people do have a fair point in the criticism that these are just kind of standing around and fucking talking at each other. So, fair. It's fair. But regardless, am I gonna tackle another cyberspace stage? Nah, first I'm gonna do this. if you want to mod fucking proper physics into this game, like, just play it on PC. You know what to do. Sonic fans have been modding fucking games since fucking gens. Like, I keep getting distracted, but here's the tutorial boss, by the way, which I kind of love fighting. Here's this move. Oh, this will be important later, by the way. Yeah, I killed him by fucking bouncing. Like a normal fucking enemy in the original games. It's humorous that you can do shit like that in this game. Like, they keep offering you opportunities to do that kind of shit, so I say why not fucking take them? They're just gonna let you get away with them anyway. Now, also next stream, I'm gonna get into just so I guess I can give people the chance to try and play this game or whatever. I guess it's not gonna be that long. Spoilers. I just don't feel like spoiling people. But then again, I mean, if you watch for reasons, so likely you play the game where you don't give a shit. I mean, that's your prerogative. Not gonna judge you on that. I appreciate the viewership. My money begging ass. Oh shit. Ah. Monumental fuck up. Oh man, I must be a filthy casual. I'm playing like dog shit. There we go. Another one. I guess I'll unlock this one and that'll be it. Something else out there. Yeah, there's gonna be a nice little surprise for those of you who come back next time. That don't know, of course. This game is getting Tumblr? I guess Tumblr and DeviantArt people interested in the series. Most since Forces. That was the last game. Oh God, that really sparked that audience. Sparked the right word there? Nah, not really. That really got that those artists going anyway. What the hell is that? Kinda serene, actually. Never thought I'd be doing this in a Sonic game, though. So... yeah, I wasn't doing much speed. You have to be on a slope if you really want to reap the benefits from doing that. What I can say, we were also going to be looking for the whatchamacallit, Coco. There, as you saw, the one over there that I'm not going to talk to, there's multiple of him around, is the Hermit. What I want is the Elder, who I give children to. That fucking... I give him children. His children, so that he can, yeah, upgrade me, I guess you could call it. Which is bizarre to think about, that he upgrades Sonic. It's like fucking Guru from Dragon Ball Z. Just Really hammering home those parallels, huh, Sega? Obvious fucking parallels that weren't even fucking hidden before. Now they're just more obvious. Bitch. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Apparently he took damage and got startled, but as you might have saw, you can kind of just negate damage in this game, which is really funny. If you don't touch the ground when you've been hit, you won't lose your ring. I just explained that to me. First time for everything, huh? I kind of like that. Even though you can just get out of it by a homing attack. The rings were always kind of a safety net anyway, so I guess it really isn't too necessary. But let me do this real quick. That should be everything on this side, I believe. Probably not, actually. I'm gonna grab this. Get this, so I can kill the ball enemies. Get this, because it's cool. That this is fucking useless. Just gonna say that before I close out the stream. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Yeah, take care, I guess. It sounds callous. Well, whatever. Just take care.